Good evening, friends. Our dear Ambassador, Mr. Sanjay Sudhir, newly appointed Consulate General, dear friend Satish, Secretary School Education, Sanjay Kumarji, Chairperson CBSE, Madam Nidhi Chibarji, dignitaries in the different part of the world, my dear management friends and principal friends. Very good evening to all of you. I am happy to see all of you in this good occasion. I am a 3-day visit to UAE. In my previous capacity, I had been to this part of world very frequently for the purchasing of oil and gas. But as in charge of education sector, this is my first visit. As our ambassador said, since last few days, after the signing of special strategic relationship, our level of understanding in all aspects has increased with UAE. UAE and India, especially Dubai and India, are very old civilization links are there. Your presence itself is a big statement. I am told there are 106 schools, CBSE board schools are working in UAE only, and majority of them are working in and around Dubai. So this statement is not only catering the need of Indian diaspora, it is also catering need of the UAE also. Lot of different nationality might have studying in your institutions. And being at India, I heard lot of good things about the CBSE / Indian schools working in Dubai. So congratulations to all of you for your contribution to Indian academia, Indian cultural ecosystem. Since today, after implementation of National Education Policy 2020, we all are in a different level today. We have some challenges. One of the challenges today we are going to solve. I am happy CBSE has accepted one of your long-standing demand to opening up a regional office for your administrative and academic requirement. I am told there are more than 250 overseas schools run by CBSE board. Out of that, more than 200 schools are working in the GCC area, and among that, more than 100 schools are working in UAE. So UAE is the natural point. Dubai is the epicenter of this overseas school affairs of CBSE. So thankful to CBSE, thankful to Ministry of Education, its leadership. They have rightly accepted your expectation, accepted your demand to open very soon. There will be an administrative office of CBSE functioning from Dubai in the close cooperation of our local mission, our Consul General. Friends, yesterday I met His Highness Sheikh Abdullah bin Zayed, the foreign minister of the country. You know him, what is his stature in the government. We access in a very wide range. We discuss our relationship, our future aspiration, our civilizational link, our opening of the IIT. As my previous speaker had told, there are 4 prestigious institutions are working here in university level. More than 100 schools are working in UAE. They all are aware about the India's intellectual capacity and knowledge capacity. UAE leadership is well aware about its our presence, our quality, our capacity. I am sharing 2 experiences with you. One, I met Sarah Muslim, the Abu Dhabi minister in charge of ADIC. She told among the different boards, international boards, Indian boards is very disciplined. Indian board schools are very disciplined. I feel proud. I feel very assured and I feel happy. Credit goes to all of you. Point two, when I met the foreign minister, he was aware about the numbers. He only told me, do you know, Minister, 250,000 Indian students are appearing for the board examination every year by Indian boards. This is one among the highest ever number among the other in comparison to other international board. So I feel happy, I feel proud. And his future expectation is further he said, why don't you bring some more schools from India? This is a very dicey question in front of you. One, are you not competent? Are you not fulfilling his expectation? I did not escalate the discussion. That moment I thought I should share this thing with you. That means there is a expectation from local leadership. We have to work hard. We have to come up to the expectation of the local leadership. And the kind of relationship we have today, and there are more than 700 districts in our country. I think every district there is a Dubai connection. Either way there is a Dubai connection for wrong region or right region. From all aspects of our society, everybody is involved with Dubai. So this is a great point. If you can remember, few years back, now due to communication, due to logistic issues, going from one part of country to other part of country is not an issue. But you used to go to, as from man of Eastern India, Kolkata is a favored and more glamorous destination for Eastern Indian people. So Delhi is a favorite travel point for all part of the country. So Mumbai, so Bangalore, so Chennai, so Hyderabad. Today, Dubai is like other Indian city. I was telling the local leadership here today, few years back, in front of public leadership there was a demand, there was a constant demand. Kindly see, one state transport bus should come to our village from state headquarters or from district headquarters. But today, the popular demand is connect us with Dubai with a flight. You might be part of the demand. But this is the connection, this is the cooperation. In all round, there is a total clarity between two leadership. Being in charge of petroleum and education, I have my own information and experience of the growing and very unique relationship between both the countries, and you all are participant of that spirit of that relationship. Unless until you contributed to that spirit, this relation could not happen. We could not have achieved this kind of relationship. The local community, the local Indian ambassadors, that doesn't mean these two gentlemen only. You all are our permanent ambassador of Indian culture, civilization, knowledge system, value system. As yesterday the minister said, whenever I give any instruction in the COVID time, the first group to adhere the policy in total without any question, that is Indian schools. But other nationality, why we will close? What is the technical reason? What is the scientific reason? But Indian people never. That doesn't mean we don't understand the thing. We are fond of discipline. We are fond of a process. We are fond of this is part of our DNA. This is part of our civilization. With this background, when I am looking forward, when I am planning to open up IIT-like institutions in Abu Dhabi, and today the Dubai leadership asked me to put up a IIM in Dubai. But boss will decide. I am not the competent authority. Prime Minister will decide what will be the course of action. Yesterday, the symbiosis management came to Dubai, came to Abu Dhabi to open up the Symbiosis campus in Dubai. UAE's leadership's expectation, more quality schools should come to UAE. Out of a million population, 70%, 80% are expats. Out of that, more than 30 million, more than 30 million, 30 million are Indian origin. 3 million, 3.5 million. 3.5 million are from Indian origin. And since last 10 years, I've seen the growth. People are stable now. Financial condition is stable now. We have overcome all the challenges. And in future, there is no looking back to our growing relationship. As I said, the kind of communication is developing, and UAE leadership also showcasing India relationship with the other part of the world. You see, just see how India is close to us. Now India is a reference point of all kind of thing to many foreign countries. Friends, in a society where relation became thicker, where we can improve our relationship, how can we improve the quality of our relationship? Culture is a natural area of enhancement of the thickness of the relationship. Within the culture, education is the area where we can create a substantial impact, and you all are in charge of that sector. And with the background of MEP 2020, today I am told I have to appear in front of you through an examination. I am told, my ambassador friend told, the principal will ask you question. I am a student, I agree with you. But I am going to I think this, I beg pardon of Nidhi madam and her team, and those who may have prepared this, prepared 5 questions and also answer. CBSE is good in that, and you also good in that. This is, friend, this is rote learning. Question are fixed, answer is also fixed. I am a human being, I am a poor human being. This is the challenge. We have to be disruptive. We have to think out of the box. We have to think what to not to ask, but we have to ask this question. We have to touch the sensitive point. And everybody say, up to the age of 8, 85% brain development has already done. And we are putting our effort in the mature students at the age group of 15, at the age of 20. We are exploring how they can do better. But key is with you. Key is with school ecosystem. And looking back in our country, you might all know, there are 260 million youngsters are in schools. Whenever I quote this number to any American friends, they kept mum for half a minute. They compare themselves. Their country's number is around that. Their entire population number is around 300 million. My school students are 260 million. Entire Europe is of that size. And among the 3 to 23, the studentship age group in our country is more than 500 million. 260 million is school students, higher education students, dropouts, putting together 3 to 23 in this age group. The number in India youngsters is 500 million. And this is the challenge. 2 years back to inaugurating the Shiksha Samagam in Kashi, Prime Minister Modi, he came from a school program to university program to higher education program. He put a very fundamental question in front of all of us. He said, just I met some youngsters in the program. the kind of question the youngsters put to me, they ask me, I am thinking, is higher education ecosystem in India is ready to take forward this young generation? We all have a digital weapon in our hand, digital instrument in our hand. Our youngsters, our kids are knowing much better than all of us how to operate this instrument. Science and technology is a natural attraction of our youngsters. NEP has beautifully envisioned all aspects of this challenge. Education in mother tongue, education and skilling, experience and education, 10 days bagless school days, credit architecture, and rightly, I think from 25, when the board appearance will be there for 10th or 12th in the 24-25 academic batch in 25 February, March. By that time, there will be twice board examination by CBSE. The student will have a choice to appear either one or either both the thing, examination. And highest number will be, he or she can be opted for the highest weighted number, highest score number. I think this is not sufficient. The major challenge for me in the school education, how to come out of the conventional pedagogy methodology. And with my experience, CBSE is a board, NCERT is a think tank, is in charge of creating curriculum, textbooks, contextualizing the things. But all and each school are a laboratory. You all are scientists. You are in charge of creating future citizen. Those citizens has an expectation of entire civilization, entire globe. In our days, our vision was up to our district, up to our state. Maximum for geography and civic science point of view, know the geography of the country. I never thought at one point of time in my life I will come to Delhi and work on this level. But today, the youngsters are so confident, so focused, so they have such a clarity in their thought process. They are thinking way ahead of all of us. But we are the teachers, we are the principals, and you all are principals. You are the social scientists. You are the mentor. You are the mother, father, and everything to the students. We have a good policy, we have a good board, we have good textbooks, but this is not sufficient. These all are not sufficient. The real challenge in front of all of you, how creative you are, how imaginative you are. I hope you all are in a good position. It's a global hotspot. Dubai is not only a city or a metropolis of a country. Dubai's leadership is also, UAE's leadership also envisioning themselves as a global country. It's a multicultural country. They are encouraging this kind of culture. Let us create a unique laboratory here of Indian values, Indian culture, Indian aspiration. What has been Indian aspiration? Indian aspiration means Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Treat all human beings with equality. Be kind to the poor. मित्रों, सारा विषय हमारे दिमाग में आ ही रहा है, लेकिन इसको एक्सपेरिमेंट करने की दायित्व और किसी के पास नहीं है. और शायद आप ही का स्कूल, शायद योर स्कूल कैन बी द ग्लोबल रोल मॉडल. I didn't answer the Honorable Foreign Minister of this country yesterday, but I reserve that answer for you. When I'll meet you, all of you or me or somebody, some of my colleague will meet you after a few years, meet the leadership of UAE, we should hear, yes, X school of UAE has created excellence, they create global leadership. With this expectation, congratulations to CBSE, congratulations to all of you. This administrative office of CBSE should facilitate ease for running the schools and implementing the national education policy in UAE. Let us create an Indian cultural laboratory through you. Thank you, friends.
Many thanks, sir. Deeply appreciate. We will now initiate the question answer session, and I encourage the audience to please raise your thoughts. Yes, sir.
But you asked to prepare one.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Boss is right, principal is always right. Otherwise,
Student will be the problem. If it is difficult, colleagues are like
please.
Good evening, sir. I am Principal Balaji from Habitat School, Ajmal. My question is National Education Policy recommends moving away assessment from rote-based to competency-based. What are the initiatives that are being taken by CBSE in implementing this initiative?
I put the ball in your court. You are the charge of the sector, please. Because I am a student activist. My background from the student politics, so I know the campus, I know the student sentiment. But since last 2 decades, I was caught up from the student politics, the student young minds. When I'm rejoined in this sector last 2.5 years, I realized one thing. This is the primary question. We have developed a model. Curriculum, syllabus, textbook, pedagogy, routine, schedule, examination, assessment, board examination, class examination, term examination, there is a process. And when we observe a student, kid or the young students, you will see there is a pattern of the product. They are doing good. They are doing excellent things. But there is a particular pattern. I think someone has done that as a rote learning. I will not say exactly it is rote learning, but there is a pattern. There is a monotonous pattern. This monotonous pattern, if it is rote learning, it is challenging also. It is little bit a concern also. Because as a human being, everybody is God-gifted qualities are there with the ground of God. We honor the mature group, especially those who are into the school management as academic leaders or management leaders, or sector teachers like me and my colleagues in Delhi. We have a challenge. How to facilitate, how to carve out, how to bring out the best out of that young kids. I think we have to understand the basic challenge. A routine method is not the answer. So during my introduction, during my expression, I put up a point. Each school is a laboratory. All of you are the chief scientists of that laboratory. All the teachers are, let's say, you might be knowing a few years back, but tell me, who was knowing about ChatGPT 5 years ago? Anybody of you was knowing about ChatGPT 5 years ago? No, no wrong with this is the question. Among the lot, you are the one. You are a prisoner. So, but you will not bring all of the things what I said. Huh? As a parent, you will not do that. No, I am happy with that kind of disruption. But academic community, because you are part of a pattern, I was not knowing. 8 months ago, I knew this concept of ChatGPT. And lot of students, youngsters, are expecting excellence from us, who are affected by rote learning, the leadership or student. I think leadership, the academic or management leadership, or policy leaders like me, we have to think beyond the box. And there is no shortcut answer to us to come out from the assessment-based method to quality-driven method. It will be a case-to-case model. It can't be a uniform model for me, and my understanding may be limited, but my understanding is that it has to be case-to-case basis, and out of that, best practices will emerge. Let us wait and watch.
Namaskar, sir. This is Dr. Pramod Mahajan, heading one of the biggest and oldest school of UAE, 10,000 students in a single campus, that is Sharjah Indian School. Sir, at the outset, let me thank you on behalf of all the principals for approving our demand of opening the administrative office of CBSE. Big salute to you. At the same time, sir, the initiative of the CBSE about the examinations are exemplary. Within 21 working days conducting the examination, declaring the results within time, and making the mark statement and mark list available on the same day of declaration of result via DigiLocker is really remind us that yes, we are digital inclusives. So, and another thing is the 360-degree synchronization among the Department of Academics, Teachers Training, Curriculum Mapping is actually making the CBSE a global institution. Now come to the first of 6 questions, and then out of the box rather than throwing the box out. We here in the UAE, the educators are doing that. First, sir, how the digital age and AI is taken into consideration in India, and what are the measures you are going to take to initiate that the students are well equipped with the essential 21st century skills. And a question which is throwing the box out, being the student activist, what is your opinion about the future fit global citizen, being the young student, being the young learner?
Thank you, Mr. Mahajan. Last part is the question. As you know, suggestions of principal are very fond of giving suggestions. I have taken all the suggestions in the right spirit. Thank you, Mr. Mahajan. But last one is the question. Please. What is your view? How can we prepare global citizens? What is the method? There are 2 things. One is the physical aspect, one is the material aspect, textbook, literature, teaching methodology. They are both the things are interlinked. And another part is, what is the outcome? The student is creating some values or not? Student is influenced by some good examples or not? A good teacher, through its behavior and example, is influencing the students and young mind. There is a good lecture in a classroom. Both are important, but we have to, for the 21st century, we have to think which part we have to give importance. For me, this is my personal opinion, for me, creating value inculcating values in a student is important for me. So, what is a methodology? You all are fond of music, but if you ask the question, which one is better, Lata Mangeshkar or Asa Bhosle? It's up to choice. So, what kind of song you are singing? How it is influencing or creating values, it depends upon the creativity of the main stakeholder. So this is a very challenging thing, but there is no shortcut. दुनिया के सारे अच्छा चीज शिवाजी महाराज को समर्थ गुरु रामदास नहीं मिलते तो आज देश की स्थिति ये भी नहीं बनता। चंद्रगुप्त मौर्य बनाने का श्रेय किसको जाता है? चाणक्य को जाता है। हमारी समाज में गुरु और शिक्षा, इसीलिए भारत में कभी विद्या को एक कमर्शियल वेंचर नहीं माना गया। भारत में नहीं, भारत में इसीलिए विद्या को दान के साथ जोड़ा गया है। विद्यादान सबसे श्रेष्ठ काम है। समाज में गुरु और शिक्षक की स्थान जो आप हो ये यूनिक है, माता पिता से ऊपर है, ये दुनिया में और कोई नहीं है। इसलिए इस सारे विषय का 21वीं सदी के विद्यार्थियों को, नौजवानों को कैसे बनाना, मटेरियल चीजों में आप ना सिखाओ तो टेलीफोन में तो सीख चुके हैं, गूगल गुरु से सीख चुके हैं, चैट जीपीटी को पूछ तो कर लिए हैं, लेकिन दिस कंपटीशन बिटवीन AI एंड HI, आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस एंड वर्सेस ह्यूमन इंटेलिजेंस। शिक्षा को ह्यूमन इंटेलिजेंस के लिए तैयारी करवाना, आई थिंक दिस इज द रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ द टाइम।
Namaskar, sir. I am Vishal Kataria, Principal DPS Ajman. First of all, thank you so much once again for announcing the CBSE office here. And with higher education institutions, reputed universities coming to UAE will be a big relief for children who do their plus 2 here. And sir, first of all, I would like to applaud the provision of 50 hours of trainings for principals and teachers in NEP 2020. And at the same time, CBSE's well-structured and organized system of imparting those trainings to the schools. The success of existing trainings, which are already there in the CBSE, is evident through capacity building programs. Now the question is, does the CBSE plan to develop some new training programs so that CBSE can prepare many Chanakyas who can produce many Chandragupta Mauryas, I'd say. So, what is your insight on this matter would be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much.
वो मेरे भाषण में मैंने सार्वजनिक रूप में निधि जी को क्षमा मांगा, उसको उत्तर दे चुका था। ये टिपिकल रोट लर्निंग का क्वेश्चन है और मेरे पास उसके एक उत्तर है, लेकिन आपने अच्छा चीज कहा बाद में आपने कहा कि रास्ता कैसे निकाले। देखिए, आप परंपरा से बाहर जाइए, जैसे स्कूल चलाते हैं इससे बाहर जाइए। आप आपकी बेटा बेटी को कैसे समझाते हैं? आप उनको गुस्सा करते हैं, उनको प्यार भी करते हैं। बहुत सारे टीचर ऐसे भी करते हैं। मैं जानता हूं बहुत सारे टीचर को, अगर भारत की एजुकेशन सिस्टम पे ऐसे कमिटेड कोर्स नहीं होते ना, तो आज सोमनाथ जैसे वैज्ञानिक नहीं निकलते जिन्होंने चंद्रयान 3 किया। ये जो चंद्रयान 3 हुआ, उसकी क्रेडिट किसको जाएगा? इंडियन स्कूल सिस्टम को जाएगा। उसकी मन में जो बेसिक जिज्ञासा कब आई होगी? बेसिक जिज्ञासा स्कूल पढ़ते हुए आई होगी। इसलिए हमने बहुत बड़ा काम किया इस देश में, इस दुनिया में। आप कल्पना करिए, जस्ट इमेजिन ड्यूरिंग कोविड टाइम, व्हाट वाज द आंसर? Answer was to have a vaccine. And those who are into medicine, they are knowing to identify a virus and inventing vaccine for the particular virus as they prevent it. It's a matter of 10 years. But our Indian scientists has developed developed vaccines within a span of less than a year. There is a new scientific capacity of Indian knowledge ecosystem. ये कहाँ से आया? हमारी एजुकेशन सिस्टम से आया. पर एक चैलेंज आता है. Can we imagine the next 100 year? Can we imagine the next 200 year? Civilization will be there. एक सोसाइटी को, मेरे को तो व्यक्तिगत रूप में चैलेंज ऐसा लगता है, भारत के नॉलेज इकोसिस्टम 200-250 साल की पहले का देखने का एक अभ्यास करे. शायद अभी उतर नहीं शायद आप शुरू लग सकता होगा. अरे 200-250 साल कैसे देखेंगे? देखिए तो एक बार देख के थोड़ा रिवर्स इंजीनियरिंग करिए. 100 साल में क्या होगा, 75th ईयर में क्या होगा, जब आज से 50 साल होगा तब क्या होगा, आज से 25 साल हम छुट्टी जिंदगी की रियलिटी है. 2047 तक क्या होगा? दुनिया की इकोनॉमिक डेवलपमेंट आप दुबई में सब हो. आज दुबई की एक प्रमुख व्यक्ति को मैं मिलकर आपके पास आ रहा हूं. उन्होंने कहा 69 में उन्होंने कहा कि मैं यहां से सीट में बैठ के गया था बॉम्बे. उनके बड़े बहनों ने कहा कि 60 में दुबई में 2 प्राइमरी स्कूल था. 63 से आज कितना साल हो गया? 60 years. 60 साल पहले 2 था. आज मेरा स्कूल भारत की स्कूल इधर ही थी. तो 60 साल के अंदर हुआ नहीं. हम IIT लेके आ रहे हैं, इंडियन प्रेस्टीज यूनिवर्सिटी आ रही है, दुनिया की यूनिवर्सिटी आ रही है. ये रेगिस्तान में एक नया इकोनॉमी हॉटस्पॉट बन गया. और आज में सिंगापुर कैसे बना? ये दोनों में मॉडल है. हम कैसे खुद को रिइन्वेंट किए? भारत तो पिछले कई हजार सालों से ऊपर गया, नीचे आया, फिर ऊपर गया, फिर नीचे आया. ये तो चलते चलते आज हम कहाँ हैं? जो लोग हम पे 250 साल शासन किए थे, उनको इस बार हम लोगों ने पीछे छुट्टो भी बिकेम नंबर 5th इकोनॉमी सरपासिंग यूके. Just imagine, Rishi Sunak, the Indian origin person, is the Prime Minister of the UK. The 75th year of our independence from England. ये सोसाइटल चेंज में आप जब तक 100-150-200 साल नहीं सोचोगे, आप ही को सोचना है. स्कूल टीचर्स को सोचना है, स्कूल प्रिंसिपल को सोचना है. तब जाकर हमें बहुत बड़ी रिकॉर्डिंग कर पाएंगे. सोचिए आप थोड़ा सी.
Good evening, sir. My name is Dinesh Kothari. We have a group here running both CBSE and British curriculum schools. आपने कहा कि हमें अच्छे इंडियन स्कूल लगाने चाहिए. हम सब लोग का एक सबसे बड़ा चैलेंज है टू गेट गुड टीचर्स who are capable of understanding international areas. So जैसे आप IIT लगा रहे हैं, IIM लगाने का सोच रहे हैं, kindly do set up a top quality BEd college here. That will help everything. क्योंकि हमारे टीचर हमारे साथ में उनके हर सर्टिफिकेट इक्विवेलेंसी सर्टिफिकेट कराना बराबर यहाँ पे इज अ बिग चैलेंज. But if the college is set up here, recognized by Ministry of Education, we will not have to go through that process. Plus, they will come up with the quality. From day one, there will be good teachers in the good schools. That will help all of us. Secondly, sir, we are also thinking of investing in India. I have a school in Jodhpur, which is not for profit, because that's my hometown. CBSE regulation does not allow us to put up a school in corporate sector. But we can set up an international curriculum school as private limited company or for-profit institutions. IB school, IGCSE can be set up as private limited company for profit. CBSE school cannot be set up for profit. फिर उल्टा रास्ता निकालते हैं, बिल्डिंग अपनी बनाएंगे, किराए पे देंगे, मैनेजमेंट फी चार्ज करेंगे. Why? So to get quality investment
please allow me to do good quality investment in straightforward manner. So we requested, in fact, about 10-12 years back at the roundtable conference of IFC Washington, CBSE chairperson, I was there, and a few other educators were there. This was one request I made even that time. By not allowing it for profit, government of India is losing tax. ये सोसाइटी टैक्स नहीं देती, ट्रस्ट टैक्स नहीं देती, तो ये सब पैसा निकालते हैं तो रेंट के माध्यम से. Why not allow us to do it right here? We are very keen, in fact, we are in dialogue right now with government of Goa to set up a school. When we come to this roadblock, then we start thinking, shall we do international curriculum school? Then we can go to private limited company. So why? Why should I not do another CBSE school or ICSE curriculum, Indian curriculum school in corporate sector? कुछ कंसिडरेशन होना चाहिए. आप हमें कह सकते हैं नॉट फॉर प्रॉफिट, जैसे आपने भी पहले कहा कि वी डोंट अलाउ एजुकेशन फॉर प्रॉफिट इन इंडिया. Give me a responsibility for one license in urban area, I must set up one school in rural area. I compensate there. We also requested to please allow us so we can come with good investment in India. Thank you, sir.
दोनों अच्छा प्रश्न है. पहला तो आपने इसमें एक एडीपी की रिकमेंडेशन पे द न्यू आर्किटेक्चर ITEC इंटीग्रेटेड टीचर एजुकेशन प्रोग्राम 4-year integrated teacher education program. For the first time, you will be happy to know IITs are opening ITEC courses in their campuses. Indian Institute of Science is going to open an ITEC course for teachers training in Indian Institute of Science campus. Prestigious university are also coming up in that curriculum. Certainly, yesterday only I have advised the upcoming IIT Delhi Dubai Abu Dhabi campus. Just see, there are 100 schools in CBSE board schools in UAE. Let us see how can we help them. How can IIT will help to enhance the capacity of teachers. At least in this country we can create a model. And I have advised the universities, Indian origin university, for working here, they can develop a Indian teachers education course, ITEC type of course in their calendar. I am certainly looking to that. And part 2, ये थोड़ा समय दीजिए. सारे चीजों को हड़बड़ी में मत करिए. देश की जो इकोनॉमिक स्ट्राटा है, हम सब जानते हैं कि 40% स्कूल आफ्टर हमारे CBSE स्कूल में अभी 2,70,00,000 बच्चे पढ़ते हैं. अभी जो स्टैटिस्टिक्स मेरे सामने रखा गया, इट इज 2,72,00,000 बच्चे पढ़ रहे हैं. ये तो सारे गवर्नमेंट स्कूल नहीं. इतने तो प्रश्न उत्तर दे पाऊंगा. हमारे देश कुछ कल्चरल बैकग्राउंड, हम सब चीज को जानते हुए भी कुछ इसकी ट्रेडिशन 90 में 90s में देश की इकोनॉमी खुली. उसके बाद हम दुनिया की 5th इकोनॉमी बन चुके हैं. ये बेसिकली एजुकेशन इंस्टीट्यूशन में आज मेडिकल कॉलेज कौन चलाता है, इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज कौन चलाता है, स्कूल्स कौन चलाता है, हम सब जानते हुए भी उसके आर्किटेक्चर में हम ऑफिशियली कंपनी ड्रिवन स्कूल्स और कॉलेजेस के बारे में अनुमति नहीं दिया है. ये एक रियलिटी है. अभी हमने देश में फॉरेन यूनिवर्सिटी रेगुलेशंस को बदले. अभी हम लोगों ने बदला. आज मेरे पास विदेश की कुछ यूनिवर्सिटियों की रिक्वेस्ट आया कि हम खोलना चाहते हैं. आज ही आया है मेरे पास. उसको हमने कंपनी मॉडल पे, जैसे आप कह रहे हो, कंपनी मॉडल में खोलने का अनुमति दी है. एक स्टेप आगे पहुंचे. लेकिन देश की जो मूड है ना, देश की मूड हमको ये रियलाइज करना चाहिए. देश की 70% लोग अभी भी स्टेट स्पॉन्सर्ड सिस्टम के ऊपर आश्रित है. हमने आरटी में उस दिशा में कदम आगे बढ़े. आरटी में 8th तक कंपल्सरी किया और 8th स्टैंडर्ड तक बच्चों को पढ़ने के लिए आप जैसे स्कूल में भी पढ़ने की अनुमति दिया, व्यवस्था किया और उसकी रिवर्स किया. आपको भी नुकसान नहीं करने दिया, बच्चों को भी इंसेंटिव दिया पढ़ने के लिए. जो आप कल्पना कर रहे हो, इसको एक समय थोड़ा लगेगा, क्योंकि हम देश को इसमें कॉन्सेंसस खड़ा करके कर सकते हैं. हम ये सुबह कर we can't impose. It can be one way.
We'll take one last question, please.
Mr. Ji, my name is Punit Vasu, CEO of the Indian High Group of Schools. I think आपने मेंशन किया काफ़ी सारी अच्छी चीज़ें बोली. आपने कहा कि हमारी जन्मभूमि इंडिया भारत और कर्मभूमि जो हुई है ये टाइम्स काफ़ी गहरे हैं. तो आपने वो भी एग्जाम्पल दिया कि एक स्कूल 1950s में सेटअप हुआ, हमारा स्कूल ही है. एक स्कूल 1957 में हमने सेटअप किया था, उसको भारत विद्यालय नाम से इस्टेब्लिश किया था. 1961 में शेख राशिद ने लैंड दिया और आज उस स्कूल में we have 13,000 students. It's a non-for-profit school certified by the government, and we're expanding and we've been asked by the government to increase our outreach. My question to you is linked on that. We know the Indian curriculum is one of the fastest growing curriculums in the UAE. What can we expect, or what initiatives can we expect from your office with regards to actually furthering the outreach of the Indian curriculum amongst different nationalities and people of different backgrounds other than Indians? Thank you so much.
Thank you. Few days back I had been to Singapore. I spent some time with friends like you, some principals, some school management people, very small number. But one idea came to my mind, we have to, recently, Deputy Prime Minister Mauritius came to see us in the Friday in the G20. Mauritius is expecting from NCERT, we should create a school ecosystem from curriculum to school governance model. We should create a model for Mauritius. Lot of emerging economy are also expecting in a different part of the world. They are eyeing the development of national education policy 2020, how it is unfolding. So in India also, my expectation from all of you will be, I don't know whether you all might have running nursery schools attached to your school. Your admission list might have S4 or S3? In national education policy, this one, I think CBSE might have given you circular on this regard. We are not making it compulsory, but we are expecting all the CBSE affiliated schools go for early childhood care and education ecosystem. What does it mean? Balabatika 1, 2, 3. There is a new teaching learning material. And in the foreign country, it has to be contextualized according to the need of the country. For that, just we are thinking at the ministry and with the CBSE leadership, can we create an international board with CBSE? There are certain pros and cons of that model, but we are concept level we are discussing, because all Dubai people, all UAE people are realizing one thing, recognize one thing. We have a very old relationship with India. Old relationship, civilization relationship with India. ये सब उसकी पढ़ाई में आना चाहिए. अगर रिकॉग्नाइज यहाँ का सोसाइटी करते हैं, एक्सेप्टेड फैक्ट है. इसकी क्लास 1, क्लास 2 से लेकर आगे कोर्सेस में ये 2-4 लाइन से बढ़ के एक चैप्टर तक आना चाहिए क्लास 12 होते होते. इस प्रकार की चीजों को हमें दुबई की और अबू धाबी की या यूएई की आज के रिश्ते के बारे में हायर स्टडीज में टेक्स्ट बुक में डालना ही पड़ेगा. इसकी इमर्जिंग इम्पैक्ट को डालना ही पड़ेगा. हाउ फ्रेंडली दे आर टू इंडिया, यह हमारी करिकुलम में डालना पड़ेगा. इनकी साइंटिफिक कैपेसिटी को, इनकी इकोनॉमिक ट्रांजिशन को, इनकी अप्रोच टुवर्ड सस्टेनेबिलिटी को हमें कॉन्टेक्चुअलाइज करना पड़ेगा, जो शायद हमारे देश में नहीं हो सकता है इतना डिटेल. ऐसे धीरे धीरे हमने सीबीएसई को अनुरोध किया है. सीबीएसई उसकी एक एकेडमिक टीम ने उसके एक्सप्लोर कर रहा है. इंटरनेशनल बोर्ड मीन्स नॉट ओनली एकेडमिक फ्रीडम, एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव फ्रीडम, थोड़ा फ्रीडम देना पड़ेगा. और मैं अगर मॉरिशस मेरे से अपेक्षा कर रहा है कि मैं उनकी कैरिकुलम बनाऊं, मेरे को मॉरिशस की हिस्ट्री को तो लाना पड़ेगा, मॉरिशस की स्टोरी लाइन को तो मेरे पाठ्यक्रम में लाना पड़ेगा, मॉरिशस की मैथमेटिक्स की कैलकुलेशंस की जो ट्रेडिशनल स्टोरी है उसको डालना पड़ेगा. तब जाके मॉरिशस की लोगों की अप्रिशिएशन कैरिकुलम के प्रति टेक्स्ट बुक भी बढ़ेगा। इस प्रकार के कॉन्टेक्स्ट वाइज काम हमारी CBSE अभी कर रहा है। आप लोग भी कॉन्क्रीट कोई सजेशंस दीजिए तो उसको भी मदद होगा। लास्ट लेडी प्रिंसिपल
पहले तो मैं इंडियन कॉन्सुलेट इंडियन एम्बेसी एंड दुबई कॉन्सुलेट का धन्यवाद करना चाहूंगी ये कार्यक्रम आयोजित करने के लिए, जिसमें हमें आपको मिलने का मौका मिला। रोज रोज नहीं होता है कि हम एजुकेशन मिनिस्टर को मिल पाए और अपनी बातें भी रख पाए, तो थैंक यू सो मच।
मिले थे आप लोग, मैंने पहली बार मिले थे ना, तो मेरे पास सर
आपने आईक्लाब की बात करी तो उसी के संदर्भ में मैं कुछ कहना चाहूंगी। मेरा नाम अभिलाषा सिंह है, मैं प्रिंसिपल चाइनीज इंटरनेशनल स्कूल आमदार हूँ और मैं बहुत फख्र से ये भी कहती हूँ कि नाम ही देखती हूँ। सर हमारे पास जो टीचर्स आते हैं, हमारे बच्चे स्कूल में रिक्रूट करते हैं, तो वो B.Ed करते हैं आफ्टर ग्रेजुएशन। एंड B.Ed की जो प्रणाली है वो है टू टीच पेडागोजी फ्रॉम grade 6 to grade 10. And we struggle with teachers who do B.Ed and we recruit them to teach grade 1 to grade 5 because those pedagogies are not applicable there, and then we have to take, we run programs to train, and then that's a struggle that we have. Why not at higher education level under that programs we offer the programs to the teachers who want to become teachers by choice, because a lot many times it happens that the teachers do B.Ed not as a choice but as a last offer or option. So अगर हम अंडर दैट लेवल पे जो टीचर्स अगर जिसने साइंस लिया है, मैथ लिया है, और उसी में हम एक और प्रोग्राम इंटीग्रेट करें जो कि उसने अगर प्राइमरी क्लास में उसका चॉइस है, तो फिर वो पेडागोजी को 1 साल या उसी में इंटीग्रेशन में वो अपना मैथ भी पढ़े, हायर एजुकेशन and deeper learning in math and sciences. At the same time, also along with that learns the pedagogy to teach early years, upper primary, and so on with the middle school and the adolescence age. So that really helps the teachers to come prepared for teaching, and then also at the initial level itself, they can have a choice of yes, I want to become a teacher, and this is the line I want to take.
Thank you. It's a right question. Right here. देखिए, आपने YouTube पे अगर देखा नहीं होगा तो आज में देखना, इस बार 29 जुलाई को when we organize the completion of 3 years of national education policy, 29 July, we organize a conference of all the educationists from school to higher education in Delhi, Prime Minister came to address that meeting. Before that addressing the gathering, he visited a एग्जीबिशन। उस एग्जीबिशन में पहला स्टॉल था इस इशू के बारे में, बाल वाटिका के बारे में। आप में से किसी ने मैं जो वर्णन करना चाहता हूँ, जो समझाना चाहता हूँ, उसको किसी ने देखा है क्या? अब बहुत व्यस्त होंगे, नहीं देखे होंगे, आप तो जाकर तो देखेंगे। शिक्षा समागम 2023 पहले से शायद वो आ जाएगा। 3-4 साल की एक ग्रुप ऑफ बच्चा उस स्टॉल में है। प्राइम मिनिस्टर मोदी वहां जाते हैं देखने के लिए। मेरे लिए तो लाइफ का एक्सपीरियंस है। उस एज के बच्चे जिस तरीके से प्रधानमंत्री को ग्रीट करते हैं, प्रधानमंत्री को लपेटते हैं अपने साथ, और प्रधानमंत्री उनके साथ जैसे बच्चे बनते हैं बहुत नेचुरली, उसमें हमारे स्पेक्ट्रम कितना बड़ा है ध्यान में आता है, चैलेंज कितना बड़ा ध्यान में आता है, और आज के बच्चों की कॉन्फिडेंस कितने से ध्यान में आता है। और उसमें से हमारे जो B.Ed कन्वेंशनल B.Ed मेथोडोलॉजी से टीचर आए हैं, आर दे कॉम्पिटेंट, ये प्रश्न आते हैं विशेष करके अर्ली एजुकेशन के लिए, नर्सरी के लिए, बाल वाटिका 1, 2, 3 क्लास 1 and 2, ये फाउंडेशनल कोहर्ट के लिए टीचर they may be good at mathematics, they may be good at Shakespearean English, they may be good at political analysis. क्या are they competent to carry the kids, carry the एकदम जो बना रही है उनको बनाने में उनकी इनोवेशन क्या लगता है? उस बच्चों को दिखने से चैलेंज ध्यान में आता है, इसीलिए हाईटेक की कल्पना की गई है। और मैं आज एक स्किल डेवलपमेंट सेंटर देखने के लिए गया था दुबई की, एक इंडियन ऑरिजिन महोदय के द्वारा चलाने वाले तारिक चौहान जी चलाते हैं EFS। मेरे दिमाग में था कि वो तो चलाते होंगे सर्विस फैसिलिटी मैनेजमेंट की स्किल्स चलाते होंगे। उसमें मैंने देखा उनकी एक कोहोर्ट है, नर्सरी स्कूल की कैपेसिटी, टीचर्स की कैपेसिटी बिल्डिंग की। और मैं तो दुबई से अपेक्षा करूंगा, बीइंग कॉस्मोपॉलिटन सिटी, बीइंग ग्लोबल सिटी, दुनिया की बेस्ट प्रैक्टिसेस घरों में सीख के बच्चे स्कूल में आते हैं। आपके स्कूल में फॉरेन नेशनल्स पढ़ते कि नहीं पढ़ते हैं? या ज्यादा इंग्लिश पढ़ते हैं? फॉरेन नेशनल आते कि नहीं आते हैं? हमें भी वो स्ट्रैटेजी बनानी चाहिए कि हमारे बच्चों को कंपटीशन में डालने के लिए फॉरेन नेशनल भी आए इधर। भारत की मैथमेटिक्स दुनिया में कई अच्छे बोर्ड्स की मैथमेटिक्स से ऊपर है। ये सारे को गवर्नेंस करते हुए हम बाहर के बच्चों की गुड प्रैक्टिसेस को मिलाए और टीचर्स के बारे में कभी सोचेंगे। शायद यहाँ अच्छा टीचर्स कैसे आएंगे, मैं इसको कहना नहीं चाहता हूँ, कह ही देता हूँ आप ही की तरफ से। प्रिंसिपल भी तो आधा मैनेजमेंट आधा टीचर होता है ना, वो पूरा टीचर थोड़ी होता है। वो आधा मैनेजमेंट की बात सुनता है, ज्यादा मैनेजमेंट की बात सुनता है। मैनेजमेंट को अच्छा तनख्वाह ही देना पड़ेगा, आपको ही एडवोकेसी करना पड़ेगा मैनेजमेंट के साथ। मैं सिंगापुर में एक स्कूल देखने के लिए गया था, दिव्यांग बच्चों की स्कूल था, डिस्लेक्सिया में अफेक्टेड बच्चों की स्कूल था। वो उनकी प्रिंसिपल की सोशल स्टेटस देख रहा था सिंगापुर की इकोसिस्टम में। तब मेरे कॉन्फिडेंस है कि सिंगापुर के बच्चे अच्छे क्यों थे। अनलेस अनटिल आपको मैं बड़ा नहीं मानूंगा मन से ना, तो बच्चे तो मेरा बड़ा नहीं होगा। मैं आपके साथ कुछ समय बिताने के लिए आया हूं, तो इसीलिए आया हूं। सोसाइटी को बनाने वाले लोग आप ही हो, सिर्फ पेडागोजी, सिर्फ तनख्वाह से भी नहीं होता। आप बड़े हो, मैनेजमेंट को इसको रिकॉग्नाइज करना पड़ेगा, पॉलिसी मेकर को उसको रिकॉग्नाइज करना पड़ेगा, तब जाके हम बड़ा बना पाएंगे। और ये जो आप कह रहे हो कि सीनियर क्लास के टीचर जूनियर्स को कैसे पढ़ाएंगे, उसको सम्मान करो, कुछ भी कर देगा। अपने बच्चों के लिए कर देंगे, नहीं करते हैं। कितना भी बड़ा CEO घर में आके हाथी बनते कि नहीं बनता अपने बेटे के लिए? बनता है। इसमें अपने बच्चे हैं, उनके लिए जो जरूरी है, उनको ग्लोबल लीडर बनाना है, बनाना पड़ेगा उनको, हमें बनाना पड़ेगा। वो स्कूल में 2 घंटा बिताया, मैं देख रहा था, उस स्कूल को देख रहा था। मैं ऑस्ट्रेलिया के स्कूल देखने के लिए गया था, उस स्कूल की प्रिंसिपल को भी मैं ऑब्जर्व कर रहा था। तब मेरे को ध्यान में आया कि हमारे सिस्टम पे किस चीज को इम्प्रूवमेंट करनी चाहिए, करना पड़ेगा। मैनेजमेंट अपना काम शुरू करे, CFO को जितना धक्का देते प्रिंसिपल को इतना दीजिए, तो टीचर्स को भी ऐसे दीजिए, अपने आप का एक सिस्टम में अच्छे। ये भूखा पेट में थोड़ी वजन होता है, ये भी एक रियलिटी है। थैंक यू।
Thank you, sir. With paucity of time, it is requested that the principals who would like to interact with the Honorable Minister can please speak with him after the formal program. Thank you everyone for engaging in this interaction. With this, I kindly request our Council Education, Shri Ram Kumar Thangaraj, for vote of thanks. Thank you, sir.
Honorable Minister for Education, Skill Development and Entrepreneurship,